everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't been here before, my name is Rachel Aust and this is Bo Bressington.
The first.
And today we're going to be doing a Q&A for you because I did put up a post on Instagram and I was like, do you guys have any health questions, any fitness questions? Chuck them here.
Personal questions, rap requests.
Anyway,
stay tuned.
Now we did get a lot of questions come through. A lot of them were pretty similar, so we'll try and answer one that answers multiple questions. If we don't answer your question, make sure you check our previous health and fitness Q&A video because we found a lot of the questions this time were very similar to questions we've already answered last time.
And like in most videos, we'll probably put the link somewhere around here.
No, in the
Rachel's
description
hair.
box.
Okay, down here.
Question, are pre-workouts good and worth it? If so, which brands are good?
Okay, I really recommend using pre-workouts if you're doing like weights instead of cardio. The main thing you got to realize is that the ingredients in pre-workouts are designed to help your muscles function for big loads of weights. You can, on the other hand, use something like a thermogen if you're doing like cardio and stuff like that, so it's a little bit less intense. So, and really good brands that we recommend is Le Chic Nutrition. They have something at the moment called Crank, which we really recommend.
I'll only use a pre-workout if I'm going to do something big like legs or back. Any other workout is not really necessary. Are box gaps achievable through diet and exercise? Negative. This does depend on your genetics and your bone structure. If you have very small hips, it's going to be very hard for you to get a box gap. If you have really wide hips, it'll be super easy. Even if you have bigger thighs, you'll probably still have a box gap.
And like me, I've been eating and eating right and exercising hard, and I still don't have a box gap. And I still don't have a box gap.
Ever get bored of the things you're eating? What's your advice on keeping motivated with eating healthy?
Do you get bored of the things that you eat?
Yes, God.
Okay.
So we try to change it up a lot. Now there's a lot, you don't have to eat like chicken and rice and broccoli all the time.
Right.
There's so many different things that you can be eating. You could take a normal recipe and make a healthy option from it. We've got a bunch up on the blog. The 8 week challenges have more, but I mean we still have some on the blog that you can use, and I'm sure you can find heaps out there on the internet.
And also the nutrition guides, the Get Lean nutrition guides. There's plenty of, I don't know how many recipes, there's probably over 30. We'll put a link right here on Rachel's face.
In the description box.
Or in the description box right there.
How do you combat sugar cravings? That's a really hard one. You have to, like I don't really crave sugary stuff too much anymore. It's only
every now and then.
Very rarely. Best way to get to that stage is to just cut it out completely. Now that might be really, really hard because sugar can have the same effect on your brain as drugs actually have on your brain, because you'll get that chemical release, your energy levels will spike, your energy levels will fall and you'll crash and then you'll crave it again. So we find our detox program, it's not a detox, it's a food plan for 7 days.
And one of the things that we do is we eradicate having processed foods, and especially things like sugar. So you don't crave them as much after you have them.
No, I remember the last time that we did it, we were scheduled to have a cheat meal like after it finished and we didn't.
It didn't feel like it.
No, we're like, what are we gonna have?
Oh, I think we had the food, but then when it came to dessert, it was just like, ooh,
yeah.
No sugar. Your body actually starts to reject the receptors in your brain that wants you to crave the sugar. And
you'll feel sick when you have it. Can you bring out a fitness journal? Pretty please, yes.
Yes, next question.
No, we're in the process of doing this. I've designed it, it's ready to go. I've been picking a supplier and everything, but then we had to fork out a whole bunch of money to set up the gym.
So if you're a supplier, get in touch with us because we want to print some stuff.
How should you determine how much weight to start lifting for deadlifts, leg press, etc.?
Okay, so if you're a beginner, I would recommend maybe just doing the leg press. When you jump on it for the first time, you want to kind of estimate how much you think you can do, but we always want to do a warm-up. So do half of what you think you could do, and then think to yourself, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the easiest, 10 being the hardest, where was that? If it's around a 5, well, you want to get up to an 8.
What exercises do you recommend for minimal loss to breast size? No, you can't choose that. Like you really can't. If you're going to lose weight, you're going to lose it from all over your body. Like I'm finally at the point now where I'm starting to lose my boobs as well. So that just happens. It happens to everyone at different stages, so you can't really determine what it's going to do. If you naturally have breast tissue, then it will stay and you will still have breasts. If you naturally store a lot of fat in them, then you won't.
Boobs.
Do doctors work out body fat percentage for you? I don't have access to anyone who can do it for me.
Some doctors do, some doctors don't. So if your doctor does, good work. But if you need to get a composition scan, is what they're called.
Just Google body composition.
You can Google, a body composition scan and find a place that does it. And they also track your results, so every time you go back, you can see how you're changing.
Is it more effective to do cardio or weights for weight loss, or a combination of both, and how much to do each day?
A combination of both. So imagine that you're training 4 times a week. If you're an ectomorph, you want to do 3 weights and 1 cardio. If you're a mesomorph, you want to do 2 weights and 2 cardio. And I guess for endomorph, you want to do 1 weights and 3 cardio. So you can see the way it breaks down. But when you do weights, you're actually increasing your metabolic basal rate. The more muscle you have, the more your body actually eats your energy as well. But if you want to lose weight efficiently, you need to do cardio, because cardio helps you breathe oxygen in and push out carbon dioxide, which makes you burn fat. Isn't that crazy? Every time you're breathing in and out, you're burning fat.
Did you ever use a waist trainer? How is your waist so defined? No, I didn't. Stop using those things. They're such a scam.
I didn't use one either.
Many people forget to help skinny people. What would you recommend to someone who wants to put on weight, like 10 kilos in a healthy way? Diet, but more carbohydrates.
Yeah, make sure you have, do a lot of weight training, because that's going to help you increase your muscle density, which weighs more than fat. So adding more weight through muscle and eating a lot more carbohydrates to help you slow down your metabolism, because it's so fast, is probably one of the best ways they can do it. You can also have weight gaining protein shakes, so go and see your local supplement store and ask them about it.
I'm following the Get Lean for Mesomorph. Is this similar to what you've been following from the beginning of your journey? Were you really strict with your diet from the beginning, or did you ease into a healthier lifestyle? Yes, that's pretty much what I've been training the whole time, because that's the way Bo trains his clients. And so we turned it into ebook form so other people can follow it as well, because it does get really, really good results. For myself, with the healthy food, I kind of just like woke up one morning and threw all the junk out of my cupboard, because I was living with someone at the time who would always eat pizza, always drink soft drink, always been drinking wine. And so I was starting to do that as well. And I had to pretty much ban myself from all of that stuff for a couple of months. I lost 11 centimeters from my waist in the first month alone, because I was so strict with my food. But then after that, I did start to add back in things every now and again. So now I have 2 cheat meals a week, but the rest of the time we're pretty healthy with our food. Yeah. Do you have any tips for people, especially women with thyroid issues? Maybe some special diet or exercises that stimulate hormonal balance? I'm taking my medicine every morning for low thyroid function, but I always experience the same issues from time to time that I had before I was taking meds. Lately it's been crazy hair loss again, and it's really stressing me out. Sending you love from Germany. That's
really sad that you're losing hair, and a couple of ways that we can maybe help you is that there's an amino acid called tyrosine, so L-tyrosine, that really helps activate your T glands, so you do increase your metabolism from that. Another herbal thing that is just come out recently that helps also men with a lot of insulin resistance is called T432+. So insulin resistance, thyroid, and also PCOS, so polycystic ovary syndrome. It really helps. And on the weight training side of things, things like deadlifts, bench press and squats, they help release
heavy, big exercises.
They help release a lot of testosterone, which is also going to help you increase your metabolic basal rate.
A good one for you. What are the ab and butt workouts that give the best results? Is it necessary to do a lot of different exercises, or is it enough to stick to a few and get the same results?
Okay, so we'll start with the butt. So I always tell people that doing butt exercises really depends on the angle of the exercise. So you could do one exercise, and depending on how you do it would hit different muscles. So to break it down, you got to make sure that you're putting a lot of your weight and a lot of your movement through your hips, because your hips is what makes your butt work. So things like deadlifts, squats, leg press,
it's a big muscle, so put a lot of weight on it.
So but if you want to really see your, I made a pun, but if you want to see your bum grow, you want to do heavy deadlifts. This is the way my program works. I do heavy deadlifts for strength, and then I do squats that really help shape your butt and your legs, and then my leg press is what really gets those muscles burning and firing. So you're heading into a zone that's going to help you burn fat and really shape those legs. For the abs, oh, did you want to say something, Rachel? Go on.
Well, if you're keeping your form really, really good during those exercises, that's already going to help your abs anyway.
Yeah, good girl. So depending on what you mean like by working your core, do you want to make it stronger or do you want to have some abs? Because abs made in the kitchen, don't forget that.
How do you go about finding a good personal trainer?
Oh, that's a good one. Well, it's more like how do you not find a bad personal trainer? So usually, depending on what gym you're at, will determine what kind of personal trainer. So if you want a cheap personal trainer, you probably find them at a cheap gym. If you want an expensive personal trainer, you'll probably find them at an expensive gym. And that's because that gym will have more money to put back into the training of a personal trainer. Usually go for someone that's done more than 3, 4, 5 years, because most of the things that you learn are after personal training school. So the thing is to make sure that you trial a personal trainer. You have a free personal training session to see if you like them and get along with them. And it's not just about the exercises that you do in the program.
It's about actually clicking as well.
It's all my clients are like me. They're all, hi guys. They're all fun and happy people that enjoy training with me. So if you don't feel comfortable with your personal trainer, I would look for another option.
How to keep going with fitness when everything in your life goes wrong? I find fitness is like
an escape.
You can, like, if something's not working for a video, or I'm having all these issues and customers are emailing me and I haven't had time to get back to them,
or your boyfriend's really annoying,
you go to the gym and it's just like an hour away, and that's where you can like relax and just have your own time and do your own thing, and then you come back and you deal with everything else.
Yeah.
Your view on Kayla Scenes and the whole get skinny quick plans?
Well, I believe that 90% of success in fitness is motivation, and what she's done is really well to help. I've seen, like, on her Instagram, millions of girls get like motivated and get fitter and leaner, even if they're not doing her programs, but they've started doing their programs, or they've moved on or done something else. But she's gotten people started, which is great. But I just don't believe that fitness is a one-size-fits-all kind of thing. Our programs are different for different body types, and we've got like the beginner one, which is your 8-week challenge, and then you've got your advanced one, which you take to the gym. That's what we feel is very different with us. We go, where are you at? Well, here, this is what you need. How do you stay motivated? Does it just become habit? Yes, it does eventually just become a habit. I'm at the point now where if I haven't gone to the gym in 2 days, I'm like twitchy and weird and in a strange mood, and I can't figure out why. And it's normally because I haven't exercised. And because that is your escape as well. Yeah, so
it's like my time off from working.
And I think when you get motivated, that first bit of motivation, so you've done it for maybe a week or two, and you start to see a bicep coming, or you start to see some abs, and you're like, hey, this is pretty cool. I wonder what I'm going to look like in a month. So in a month time, you've stuck to your program, you've done well, and you see some motivation there. I mean, you've seen some changes there. That's going to motivate you even more. It's like you just keep on growing and growing and growing with motivation, and you learn more things and you adapt to them, and you become bigger, fitter, and stronger. Well, not so bigger if you're a girl.
I found for me the motivation is when I started realizing that I was lifting more weight than I was before. I'm like, I wonder how much more I can pick up next time. Like, that's what's keeping me going, is that progression in the gym. Like, not so much what I look like anymore.
Hang on. Just... Isn't your motivation about beating the boys that are training next to you?
Yes.
Okay.
Finally, another Q&A. I'm again demanding Bo to rap. That's not even fitness related.
No, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fit this whole rap into this video. Let me get my rap hat. Yo! Okay, that wasn't really part of it. All right, cut the music. Thanks, Rachel. All right, so, yeah. Okay now, I'm on defensive games, nightmare. I'm on rebate like welfare. I'm on debate like healthcare. What? You just stop and stare, but I ain't done yet on mission like Boba Fett action. I'm the man on set, pew pew pew. Lasers on my turbo jet.
I hope we answered a bunch of your questions. I tried to pick ones that had other similar questions to them so that we answered as many people as we could. If your question still wasn't answered, just check out our other Q&A video if you haven't seen it, because we may have already answered something similar to that. Be quiet. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you do enjoy this video, I'd love it if you give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram, because we will be doing more health and fitness Q&As for you.
I am the young blood. This is Rachel Aust. Peace out, yo.
Bye guys.
Have you seen how people do that and they disappear? You already?